The Manchester attack shows that terrorists really are going after and choosing very soft targets. A concert with lots and lots of children there, and they are among the dead. National security analyst Ryan Mauro is with us now. Ryan, I suspect that the terrorists want, that they're deliberately terrorizing us, soft targets, children. They want us to go after them in a harsh fashion. Am I right?
Yes, there are a few different reactions that they want. First, obviously, to be terrified, for people not to go to a concert because of this, because that's terror. That is then the reward that they want, but it also causes economic damage. But there's also a strategic plan that they have that they've published that very few people talk about. It's called the extinction of the gray zone. And what this is the idea is to carry out horrible attacks, the most provocative attacks possible in Europe, in the hopes that just random people then attack innocent Muslims. And they've published this, and they've said what will happen is the gray zone are the Muslims that are not on the side of ISIS, but not quite on the side of the West either. And they believe an anti-Muslim backlash will enable them to have a new wave of recruits.
So they're trying for an anti-Muslim backlash in some fashion, one way or the other. That's what they want.
It is a stated strategy that they have laid out in their own propaganda, going on for about 12 pages in one issue.
Okay, now, you say that they're deliberately targeting soft targets, terrorizing us so that we will change our lifestyles to some degree. I'd put it to you that they're winning on that score.
I would say so. I would say so. In many ways we don't respond properly because the way to respond to this is say, no, it is my patriotic duty to go out to that event. And think of it this way. For those of you that are scared to go out to an event because of this attack, the people there need you there because you're going to be the one that's not complacent. You make them safer, because you're the one that's going to see something and do something about it if there's a problem.
But nonetheless, parents will consider, and they will think twice about sending a youngster, a preteen, to a concert. They will think twice about that. Like it or not, they will think twice about it.
Right.
Are they winning with this then?
In that way, yes. But let's wait and see. Let's see if there's actual major economic damage where people say, okay, we're not going to these types of events anymore. I have enough confidence in Americans that they're going to say, there's no way I'm changing my life to that degree and rewarding the terrorists that way. But what I am concerned about is that it seems like the conversation always goes to, well, what defensive measures, what new barricades do we need? Do we need to hire more security? That is not a winning strategy. That's a defensive strategy. We need an offensive strategy. This is a problem that comes from overseas and then leaks in here. And you're not going to stop it, even just by beefing up the FBI.
Get out there and attack?
Yeah, get out there and attack and celebrate when you win. And you have to destroy the Islamist infrastructure. So that I'm not talking just about violence. I'm talking about a Reaganite strategy that says, where is this ideology coming from? Hold the governments accountable that are sustaining it and put an end to this. I don't believe that we have to pass this on to the next generation.
Ryan Mauro, thanks for joining us, sir. Important stuff. Thank you very much.